If you are over 60 years old, there is a habit you do every day that is literally destroying your heart at this very moment, and you have no idea what it is. I am Dr. Elizabeth Blackwell, and as a cardiologist, I have seen hundreds of patients come into my office thinking they were healthy, only to leave with devastating diagnoses: uncontrolled high blood pressure, clogged arteries, and some even on the verge of a heart attack. The scariest part is that most of them had no idea they were practicing dangerous habits on a daily basis. And I'm not just talking about eating junk food or not exercising. I'm talking about specific habits that, after age 60, become true ticking time bombs for your heart. Today, I'm going to reveal each one of them, starting with the 10th and moving down to the first, which is the most dangerous and most common one I see in my patients. Each of these habits drastically increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, or sudden death. But the good news is that all of them are reversible, as long as you know what to stop doing and what to start doing instead. Habit number 10, not walking daily. Let's start with something that seems simple but is fundamental. If you're over 60 and don't move your body every day, you're inviting heart problems into your life. The biggest mistake I see as a cardiologist is older adults spending the entire day sitting, watching TV, reading, or lying in bed. Many think, "Doctor, I'm too old for exercise, but I'm not asking you to go to the gym. I'm begging you to just walk." Just 30 minutes of walking at your own pace can reduce your heart attack risk by nearly 50%. When you don't move, blood flow slows down, fat starts clogging your arteries, your heart weakens, and your blood pressure rises. Over time, this leads to heart failure, stroke, or even death. Walking keeps your blood vessels open, improves oxygen supply to the brain, and reduces stress levels. It also helps control weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol, all major threats to heart health. Walking is free, doesn't require equipment, and is one of the most powerful medicines for your heart. Just 15 minutes in the morning and 15 in the evening is enough to protect your heart and extend your life. Please don't wait until you feel chest pain to start moving. Prevention begins now. Habit number 9, consuming too much salt. Most older adults don't realize how dangerous salt can be. And it's not just the salt you sprinkle on your food. It's the hidden salt in canned soups, bread, sauces, pickles, snacks, and processed meals. Too much sodium makes your body retain water, increasing blood volume and putting extra pressure on your arteries. Over time, this leads to high blood pressure, which silently damages your heart, kidneys, and brain. High blood pressure is called the silent killer because it has no symptoms until it's too late. As a cardiologist, I've seen patients come in with heart failure, and their only mistake was eating salty snacks daily. Older adults need much less salt than younger people, at most 100 milligrams a day, which is less than 1 teaspoon. Always check labels, avoid processed foods, and cook at home using herbs and lemon for flavor. Small changes, like switching from salted to unsalted nuts or avoiding frozen meals, can protect your heart. Remember, your taste buds adapt. After 2 weeks of less salt, your food will taste just as good and your heart will work better. Habit number 8, fatty and processed breakfasts. Breakfast should be the fuel for your day, but for many older adults, it's become a heart attack on a plate. Bacon, sausage, toast with butter, sugary cereal, fried eggs, and creamy coffee may taste good, but they are harming your heart more than you realize. These meals are loaded with saturated fats, trans fats, and sugar. They spike your cholesterol, raise your blood pressure, and cause inflammation in your blood vessels. As a cardiologist, I've observed a scary pattern. Most heart attacks happen in the morning, right after people eat this kind of breakfast. Why? Because your blood is thicker in the morning, and a heavy, fatty meal makes it even harder for the heart to pump. After age 60, your body can no longer handle that daily stress. Instead, choose a heart-safe breakfast. Oatmeal with berries, boiled eggs, whole grain toast with avocado, or a simple fruit smoothie. These foods lower cholesterol, improve digestion, and provide long-lasting energy without harming your arteries. Breakfast can either heal or hurt. Make the right choice the moment you wake up, and your heart will be safer the whole day. Habit number 7. You've probably heard that a glass of wine is good for your heart, but for seniors, that advice can be deadly. Alcohol affects your body differently after 60. Your liver processes it more slowly, your blood pressure rises more quickly, and your risk of irregular heartbeats skyrockets. As a cardiologist, I've seen patients suffer heart failure, strokes, and atrial fibrillation caused by just 2 drinks a day. Alcohol damages heart muscle, increases fat around the heart, and causes inflammation. It also interferes with medications for blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol. Many seniors drink to relax or sleep better, but alcohol actually worsens sleep and increases nighttime blood pressure. Even small amounts build up. If you already have heart disease, alcohol is even more dangerous. I always recommend stopping completely. Your heart will beat stronger, your sleep will improve, and your overall health will rise. Alcohol may dull your stress, but it weakens your heart. Don't let a daily drink become a lifelong regret. Habit number 6, bottling up stress and anger. Holding in stress, anger, or sadness might seem like strength, but it deeply harms your heart. Emotional tension raises cortisol and adrenaline levels, making your heart beat faster, your blood vessels constrict, and your blood pressure spike. Over time, this leads to heart attacks, strokes, and even sudden death. As a cardiologist, I've treated patients with perfect diets who still developed heart disease, all because they lived under constant emotional pressure. Whether it's family issues, financial worries, or loneliness, suppressing feelings damages your body. Seniors often say, "I don't want to bother anyone," or "I've lived with stress all my life." But after 60, your heart cannot handle that silent storm. Talk to someone, join a senior group, meditate for 10 minutes, practice deep breathing. Even writing in a journal helps release inner stress. Never underestimate how dangerous emotional pain can be. Your heart is not just a pump, it feels what your mind holds. Peace is powerful medicine. The more you release emotions in healthy ways, the longer and stronger your heart will beat. Habit number 5, ignoring snoring and sleep apnea. Snoring may seem harmless, even funny, but it can be the sound of your heart struggling. Sleep apnea, a condition in which breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, affects millions of seniors. It causes drops in oxygen levels, interrupted sleep, and long-term heart damage. Most people don't even know they have it. They feel tired during the day, wake up with headaches, or have memory issues, but never connect it to poor sleep. As a cardiologist, I always ask my patients about snoring. Why? Because sleep apnea raises the risk of high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, stroke, and sudden cardiac death. If your partner says you snore loudly, gasp for air, or stop breathing during sleep, get tested. A simple overnight study can confirm it. Treatments like CPAP machines or oral devices can protect your heart at night. Quality sleep is when your body repairs itself. Without it, your heart silently suffers. Don't ignore the signs. Snoring isn't just noise. It's a warning that your heart needs oxygen all night long. Fix your sleep, and your heart will finally rest too. Habit number 4, smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke. We all know smoking is deadly, but many seniors still underestimate how dangerous it can be. Even just one cigarette or exposure to secondhand smoke. Smoking doesn't only harm your lungs, it directly damages the lining of your arteries, causes inflammation, and speeds up plaque buildup, leading to blocked arteries and heart attacks. If you're over 60, your blood vessels are already more fragile. Smoking makes them brittle and narrow. I've seen patients who never smoked themselves but lived with smokers and still ended up with heart disease. There is no safe level of exposure. Even if you've smoked for 40 years, quitting now can still reverse some of the damage and significantly reduce your risk within months. Don't fall for the light cigarette or vape trap. They are just as harmful. Your heart deserves clean oxygen and clean blood. Every puff is a punch to your heart. If you're struggling to quit, talk to your doctor, join a support group, or try nicotine patches. The most powerful step you can take. The most powerful step you can take for your heart today is to say, I quit. Your body will begin to heal the very next day. Habit number 3, using your phone or watching TV late at night. Using screens late at night might seem harmless, but it silently increases your heart risk. The blue light from phones and TVs disrupts your body's melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep. Poor sleep leads to higher nighttime blood pressure, insulin resistance, and cardiac stress. Seniors often scroll through their phones before bed or leave the TV on for company, but this habit confuses the body's natural rhythm. As a cardiologist, I've seen that poor sleep is a major trigger for heart attacks, strokes, and atrial fibrillation. And it's not just the light, it's also the mental stimulation. News, social media, and movies can elevate stress hormones, increase your heart rate, and keep your brain active when it should be winding down. Over time, this interferes with your heart's recovery during sleep. I always recommend turning off screens at least 1 hour before bedtime. Instead, read a book, listen to soft music, or gently stretch. Your sleep will improve, and your heart will thank you. Remember, nighttime is when your heart heals. Don't rob it of that time. Better sleep equals a better, stronger heart. Habit number 2, frequently eating fast food or fried snacks. Fast food and fried snacks may be convenient, but they are deadly for your heart. These foods are packed with trans fats, saturated fats, and salt, everything that damages your arteries. Seniors often grab a burger, fried snack, fries, or fried chicken thinking it's just one meal. But every bite raises cholesterol, causes inflammation, and thickens the blood. As a cardiologist, I've seen heart attacks caused by years of just one daily snack. Your arteries become clogged, stiff, and narrow, making it harder for blood to flow. This forces your heart to work overtime until one day it simply can't anymore. If you're over 60, your metabolism is slower and your heart is more sensitive. Fast food has zero nutritional value. At most, it fills you. Choose baked, boiled, or grilled options instead. Snack on fruits, nuts, or homemade soups. Even small swaps like air-fried foods instead of deep-fried make a big difference. What you eat becomes your blood. If your food is greasy, your blood will be too. And thick blood means blocked arteries. You can't build a strong heart on weak food. Say goodbye to fried temptations and give your heart a chance to thrive. Habit number 1, ignoring high blood pressure or skipping medications. This is the most deadly habit I see in seniors, and also the most common. Many people feel fine and stop taking their blood pressure medication, but high blood pressure is a silent killer. You won't feel symptoms until your heart, brain, and kidneys are already damaged. Skipping medications, even for a few days, can cause dangerous spikes, leading to heart attacks or strokes. I've treated patients who fainted because they ran out of pills or thought they didn't need them anymore. Your medication is not optional, it's a lifeline. If you experience side effects, don't stop taking it. Talk to your doctor about adjusting the dose. Monitor your blood pressure regularly at home. Keep a log. Take your meds at the same time every day. Use reminders or a pill organizer. Consistency is key. High blood pressure thickens your heart muscle, narrows your arteries, and leads to heart failure. But it's completely manageable if you take it seriously. Don't gamble with your life. One pill a day can protect you from years of suffering. Take control today, and your heart will keep beating strong tomorrow. Your heart has been beating for you every second of your life without asking anything in return. But after age 60, it needs your support more than ever. Every habit you follow now, every meal you choose, every walk you take, it all adds up. As a cardiologist, I've seen many patients ignore small signs, little warnings, until it was too late. but you have the chance to change that. Start by removing just one dangerous habit from your routine today, then slowly work on the others. Your heart doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency, care, and your attention. It's never too late to start healing. Take care of your heart every day, because it's the only one you have. If you enjoyed this content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Every day, we share quality information to help you live with more health, energy, and well-being. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Take care of yourself and your health, because that's your most precious asset.